Welcome back. All right, so I'm really excited. All right, so we're doing the review of Spiderwick Chronicle episode 2. All right, so before getting to episode 2, the end of episode 1, we see Helen and Jared at the doorstep of Dr. Brown's house, aka Mulgaruth. Yeah. So episode 2 now, we see them enter into the house, all right, and we see Jared in the study while Dr. Brown and Helen having a conversation on what to do with Jared. Then Dr. Brown walks into the study room and closes the door and trying to have a conversation with him. And in the other wing, we see we see Lucinda mixing a potion together, okay, fruit with tea potion, and which is, and she drinks it and she faints and voila, she vanishes. So, anyways, when that happens, he's still having conversation with Margaret. Then immediately Helen rushes in and says, "Oh, her aunt is missing and they need to go find them." So we see them go to the Spiderwick house, trying to help find Lucinda, get some equipment or supplies, and go into town, leaving the children alone. But before they leave, Margaret whispers to his daughter to do something, maybe like cause chaos or try to find the field book. We don't know what was said, but an instruction was given anyway. So yeah, so we see them leave and leaving the kids together, and then things happen in the house. There's sounds everywhere. Mallory's hair was tied to the banister. They discovered a viewing room with tape being played and all of that. So everything was getting all spooky and magical, just like I like my series. So anyway, so yeah, so that's what's happening. And we see a lot of things happening. Then they set up traps everywhere to be able to see what is being done, all of that, because obviously remember they're magical creatures, so you only get to see them if they want you to see them. So they said smartly said to sprinkle some flour around the house to see if any footstep will be shown or all of that. So they set that up. Then next thing they hear the fire alarm. They quickly rush into the room and they see the page of the ogre is being burnt, and they put out the fire obviously, and everybody's wondering, okay, what happened? Everybody's still suspecting Jared, because anything that goes wrong in the house is Jared's fault. Go figure. I don't know why. So anyway, Trace, they see that happening, but Jared is not having it. He goes like he's not him. He tries to find out what's going on or how it happened, and lo and behold, they get the app to make the blurry picture more visible. And as his how will I say, as luck will have it, it turned out to be him. And obviously that shows that the shapeshifter in the house, but they don't know yet, but they know that something is off. More like Jared knows something is off. And after that is done, they find the Simon's mice frozen in the freezer and a writing on the fridge as well. And obviously they also think it's Simon. I know, really not nice. Actually accusing the poor dude of not doing something when he actually didn't do it. But magical creatures, who's actually going to believe that? Oh, it's not me. A fairy ate my homework. That kind of vibe. So yeah, so that was really crazy. But that what happened. Then we get to see Lucinda in the store trying to find her way to procure some magical herbs to help her. Oh well, for now we didn't know it was herbs, but because I've already watched it, so spoiler alert. So anyway, so yeah, fortunately for her, she meets one of the fairies who helps her go into the Goblin markets to purchase something. Anyways, but I think it's protection to protect herself from when she meets the ogre. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, she goes in. We see everybody in town looking for her, going everywhere. Helen goes to the waterside close to the bridge where the troll actually is. But as luck we have it, the troll wasn't coming for her. If not, Helen would be dead. But anyway, so yeah, she's there. Then her ex-husband calls her, saying, "Oh, he heard about the situation. That he know that her aunt is close to her, all of that." But during the conversation, Margaret tried to do some damage, but luckily for her, she turns at the nick of time when he goes like, "Oh, like as if no, you caught me, but no, you didn't catch me. Yeah, so that kind of thing. So yeah, so we see them go back to the house because apparently I think they found out that Lucinda had gotten into the house. But before then, Lucinda had spoken to Jared, letting him know that he's not alone and everything. That right now people are not going to believe him, but he needs to believe in himself to save everyone because someone has to do it. And he goes like, "Oh, I'm just a child." I said that's the more reason why you can do that, because you have less how do I say, less resentment. You still have a little bit of belief power in magic, unlike adults that are cynical because of everything they've gone through. You're still a child, so there's still leeway to, you know, try and find the balance between reality and make believe. So that's why I said that he can do it because he's still a child, right? So cool. So they're having a conversation and everything. Simon, the girl, and Malorie, they were upstairs having a conversation, and she was like, "Don't worry, I'm here for you, but you need to save." And she gives him the eyeglass that can see all the mystical creatures that don't want to be seen. He can see them and avoid situations. So yeah, so we see that. And obviously Dr. Brown, which was her doctor before he died and the ogre got into his skin, yeah, says, "Oh, they need to take her back to the hospital and all of that since she has been found." Obviously nobody thought anything of it, right? So she leaves them and gets into the car with Mulgaruth and the unknown creature at the back that can shapeshift. So let's just call her the shapeshifter. Yeah, so they get into the car and they drive into the forest. Well, Mulgaruth says, "Okay, tell me where you hid the pages." Oh, yeah. Let me take it back. Forgot. So yeah, they find Lucinda in the attic with the gnome or whatever that is. We'll find out later. Having a conversation that what's going on, who are these people inside, all that kind of thing. And obviously Lucinda is trying to figure out if they're shapeshifters or real human beings, which she actually finds out that, oh, they're human beings, and tells them don't trust anyone. Then tells them that, oh, her dad actually wrote the field guide to help them navigate the good, the bad, mystical creatures and what their weaknesses are, strengths are, and how to find them. But because of Mulgaruth, she had to tear out the pages and spread them around town for safekeeping. But the thing is, she can't remember where they are, but because she asked the fairy to wipe out her memories so she doesn't divulge the information of the pages, but she tells the kids that they can actually find the pages and put the book back together in order to defeat Mulgaruth. Yeah, so let's go back to Mulgaruth and Lucinda now in the forest. Alright, so yeah, so Lucinda tells him that, oh, I can't help you because I had my memories wiped, because I knew that I had to hold this secret to myself and not give it to you at all to harm the mystical creatures and everything. So Mulgaruth goes like, you know what? Now you're not useful to me. I'm going to cut you off. So he tries to kill her, but she turns into flowers and goes out with the wind. And Mulgaruth is so upset because he didn't get what he wanted. But obviously the Graces are still around, so obviously there's still hope, or there's still chances to get the field guide book and destroy the other mystical creatures. But we don't want that to happen. So yeah, so I have to go back into episode 3, and find out more, because obviously they've released all the episode now. So I'm going to be giving you one day at a time. So 1 dose of medicine to go down with sugar every day. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Remember, we need to comment in order for us to get this show on the road. We need to rub minds, share like, oh my god, did you see what happened? Yes, I saw. Do you believe that? No, I don't believe that. Really? Why? That kind of vibe, because that's what I actually want. So yeah, don't forget, we're building our community 1 block at a time. So yes, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification. Kindly subscribe so you can hit the notification bell, so anytime I post new videos, you'll be first to know and see them. All right, bye.